Picture this: arriving at your destination and turning heads, not because you chose the biggest badge or the most ostentatious design, but because you selected a vehicle that simply belongs in premium company. That's the feeling behind the all-new 2026 Mazda CX-90. With a bold move into upscale territory, Mazda has taken its three-row SUV, elevated it in every meaningful way, and shown that it's not just keeping up, it aims to lead. From the grille to the interior finishes, from the engine note to the driver assist tech, the 2026 CX-90 says this is more than an update, it's a statement. And today, we're going full in on what makes this model unique, what's improved over its predecessor, and why, if you're shopping in the three-row premium SUV space, you're going to want to pay attention. Right off the bat, the CX-90 commands respect. The front grille is broader and sits lower, giving a more planted, muscular stance. The LED headlamps are sleeker, tightened up in design, and integrate seamlessly with the sharp hood creases. Move to the side profile and the long hood with the set-back cabin. And that's something Mazda purposely engineered to give it a more upscale look, akin to European luxury SUVs. The wheels are large, the arch is subtly flared, and the lines flow rearwards into a refined tail. Slim taillights, integrated dual exhausts in some trims, and a clean bumper design that shows effort was made to balance performance cues with elegance. While the previous generation already impressed with its design, this 2026 model sharpens the theme, gives it more edge, more presence, and a sense that Mazda isn't content just to participate. They're out to challenge. Step inside and the atmosphere shifts. You're no longer just in a family-sized SUV. You're in a modern cabin that punches above its class. High-quality materials are everywhere. Soft-touch surfaces, optional premium leather, tasteful wood trim, and ambient lighting that creates a warm, inviting ambiance. The dashboard features a horizontal layout with a recessed infotainment display and a clean, uncluttered design. Connectivity? It checks the boxes. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, multiple USB-C ports, and a digital instrument cluster available on higher trims. Seating-wise, you have 3 rows. The second row offers solid comfort for adults, and the third row is usable, though like many SUVs in this class, space back there is a bit tighter. The cargo area, with or without the third row folded, remains competitive, though the CX-90 doesn't sacrifice its premium feel just to maximize cubic feet. What's especially impressive is how Mazda has created a premium interior environment without turning it into a too formal experience. There's still that driver-centric layout, the sports sedan inspiration, and the fun of driving wrapped in the comfort of a 3-row SUV. Under the hood, the 2026 CX-90 offers some serious hardware. For the gasoline version, you're looking at a turbocharged 3.3-liter inline-six, paired with Mazda's mild hybrid assist system. In standard tuning, it makes around 280 horsepower, and in the S or higher trims, it pushes up to 340 horsepower with 369 pound-feet of torque. For those seeking efficiency and electrified propulsion, there's also a plug-in hybrid version, a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine combined with an electric motor and a 17.8 kilowatt-hour battery, delivering about 323 horsepower and a usable electric-only range of roughly 25 miles. On the road, the CX-90 steers with confidence. Mazda's new rear-biased platform gives it a more refined feel, less of that tall car sensation and more of a mature, planted stance. It feels composed through corners, stable on highways, and reassuringly solid over bumps. For families who still care about driving dynamics, the CX-90 delivers a sense of connection that most 3-row SUVs simply don't. In short, this isn't your grandma's grocery getter. It's an athletic, luxurious SUV built to perform. Technology and safety features lean heavily toward premium. Standard systems include forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control. In higher trims, you'll find upgrades like a 360-degree camera, head-up display, wireless charging, upgraded audio systems, and the latest infotainment software. What really stands out, though, is how Mazda has blended these advanced driver assist systems seamlessly into an experience that still feels driver-focused. So you're not just protected, you're engaged. Safety is taken seriously. The CX-90 has earned strong marks for its build quality and structure, and it gives off that solid, confidence-inspiring impression that buyers in this class expect. Now let's talk timing and value. Official pricing for the 2026 model hasn't been confirmed in every market yet, but based on Mazda's typical pricing structure, the gas version should start around $40,000, while the plug-in hybrid will likely begin just over $52,000. It's expected to arrive in dealerships in late summer 2025, following Mazda's usual release cycle. For buyers outside North America, like in Asia or Europe, launch timing will vary slightly, but most markets should see availability within the next year. And when you consider what you're getting, premium materials, engaging dynamics, modern tech, and genuine performance, the CX-90 stands out as strong value for money in a segment that's crowded but often predictable. So, where does the CX-90 stand among its rivals? This is a fiercely competitive space, packed with names like the Toyota Grand Highlander, Hyundai Palisade, Kia Telluride, and Chevrolet Traverse. But Mazda's strategy is clear: deliver luxury-level refinement and design without stepping fully into luxury pricing. Instead of simply chasing volume or size, Mazda's focused on craftsmanship, handling, and emotional appeal. It's carving out that sweet spot between mainstream and premium, a place where few others compete successfully. Sure, some competitors offer a bit more space or a slightly lower starting price, but few deliver the same sense of style, driver engagement, and sophistication as this one. For buyers who care less about the badge and more about how their car feels and drives, the CX-90 makes a powerful case. As the sun sets and the road ahead curves into the horizon, you find yourself behind the wheel of the 2026 CX-90, and it doesn't feel like just driving home. It feels like arriving. Because this isn't simply an SUV that carries people. It carries ambition, craftsmanship, performance, and style. When you step out, you'll know you chose more than transportation. You chose a statement. If you're ready to experience something that plays in the luxury arena without losing the heart of a driver's car, you'll want to make sure you test drive one of these soon. Let the journey begin. If you enjoyed this detailed review and want to dive deeper into how the CX-90 stacks up in real-world driving, or if you'd like to see how it compares against its biggest rivals, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Tell us which feature of the CX-90 excites you most: the inline-six engine, the refined interior, or that gorgeous design. I'll see you next time for the next ride.